This is Joshua from Iamoneofthepeople B.O.R. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today because as we journey and get into things, you know, um, when you envelop yourself into something that you're trying to learn, you realize that that weighs and that's a constant on your mind. And during this journey, I forgot that perspective and I really got caught up on what I feel is the need to help push what I believe is going to be the right choice for the 2024 election, which I believe, from what I've learned, Donald Trump is going to be the better choice. And I started posting a lot of videos about support for Donald Trump, and I've gotten a tremendous amount of hate from people, and I just realized how the more and more I get these messages from those out there who disagree with what I have to say and what I'm seeing, the more it proves to me that I'm on the right path. I just, as I'm out on the streets and I'm talking to people and I'm getting information from those who are, just normal people on the road and, shopping, doing whatever. And they see things without me, the same way as I do, without me having to say things to them. I'm not directing their thoughts or nothing like that. I'm not leading them with questions. I just ask them, how do they feel about what's going on in America, today's politics? And that's my question to them. And I let them talk. And by doing so, over this last year, my experience has been, when I talk to the Republicans, they are very kind for the most part, and not all. Some are fanatics, and it's easy to become one, especially when you engulf yourself into, one particular thought process. And so I slowed myself today. I was going to jump on and do a reaction video on some of the debates that I've been seeing going on, and I stopped myself and I was like, you know what? Let's think this through and remember what I'm doing here. I'm on a journey to learn which is the most proper vote for my family, for me to guide my family and make the right decision on who we're going to vote for in 2024. So I'm reaching out to you Democrats because I am receiving so much hate from you guys from what I'm saying here and what I've discovered and what I believe to be the truth right now. So I'm asking you, instead of just jumping on my channel and spewing out hate speech and calling me a racist, you have no idea who I am or what I believe in. If I see myself above someone else, you have no clue. You see that I chose to support someone. So you picked up on all this rhetoric in your journey, and so you just spew it out onto me with this hate speech that I'm wrong for seeing what I'm seeing. So I'm asking you, instead of doing those kinds of things, just jumping on and spewing out those kinds, have a conversation with me. Reach out to me. Try to understand what I'm seeing and how I'm seeing it and why I'm seeing it the way I am. Give me some guidance if you feel that you have evidence and facts, not emotions. Please. The emotions we're going to have to put aside if we're going to come to an understanding in this country. And most of what I see from the Democratic side is they're led by their emotions. They're ready to yell and scream and voice their opinions very loudly to block out what you might be able to counter against what they're saying. And I've been called all kinds of names, which I've dealt with that my whole life. And it just is funny to me that they think because they're going to say those things to me that it's discouraging me to continue on my journey. But I'm telling you, it's not. It's not going to deter me because I'm a leader in my family. I believe in my role, and I'm not talking about me in control of everybody in my family. I'm talking about with love and compassion, I guide my family through my actions. I don't try to force them or anybody else to see my point of view. I offer it. If it's received, great. If it's not, great. That's on your choice. I want you guys to realize if you're trying to get people to see your side, bashing them, attacking their personal appearance, that doesn't do anything. That just turns people further away from what you're hoping for. So stop before you start just hurting someone and think about it. What am I really trying to say to this person? What am I really disagreeing with this person? And articulate that to that person. Take the time to really think it through, what you're trying to express to me and what you want me to receive out of it, in hopes that I may grow and you may grow. But I don't see that from your side. I don't. I don't see it from the Democratic side. I see nothing but emotion, attack, rage. I don't just post on Facebook or YouTube. I also post things on Facebook and um, Instagram. I just started. One of my family members told me it might be a good avenue. So I don't know nothing about these platforms very well. So I just started to do it. I wanted to see the reaction. And on my Instagram post, I posted one about Gen X. And I thought it was just a funny little video. That's what I put it out for, as humor, because I seen a lot of what the wording on the video was talking about when I was growing up. That was a mentality of people around me anyway, and where I grew up at. And it was really started out to be just a funny little meme, but people started just attacking me on this, and I'm aware it's going to happen, and I'm not going to allow it to affect me to stop, but I don't understand the thought pattern in it. If you're wanting someone to hear you and receive what you have to say in hopes that you may change their mind, attacking them, it's not going to work, bro. It's not going to help you and your voice or me receiving what you offer. take the time, be respectful. I'm on a journey to learn here. I'm not saying my thoughts are superior to your thoughts. I'm saying what I have learned through my research has brought me to the point that I'm at when I'm talking on these videos. I'm looking for people to talk to. I'm looking to see if we can make connections out there so there isn't this big divide between, that we could come to common grounds, even though all of our beliefs don't line up, that we could come to common grounds to where we could at least talk civilly to one another. But I don't see it, Democrats. I don't see it from you guys. And I know when I post this video tonight, tomorrow when I wake up, there's going to be all kinds of hate and anger and rage from those who disagree with what I say, but are too lazy to stop and really process your thoughts and put it out there in a comprehensible manner so we both can grow. I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you in your own beliefs. If you're so strong in your beliefs, then you have thoughts in there. Weigh those thoughts out. Why do I believe this? Why don't I believe this? And articulate it out to those who you wish to receive what you have to say. Don't be weak in your journey and just run by emotion. Be strong. That's what I'm doing here. I'm going to stay strong in my conviction to learn what is going to be the best avenue for me and my family to go forward. I'm learning a lot. I really am. I'm learning every day. And as I learn, I realize the propaganda and the rhetoric has taken hold and bitten so many people that they don't even stop to even concern themselves with the person that they're directing it at. They just have so much hate, especially when it comes to Trump. I'm just blind. I'm just blown away. Excuse me. I'm blown away by the blind hate that these people have. And just because someone speaks up and says that they are discovering that that's who they want to vote for because of what their research is showing them, it gives you an opportunity to come and say, hey, listen, why don't you think about this? Look at this evidence that I have, and this is facts that I could show you that bears water in my bucket, that holds some ground to what I believe in. But you guys don't. You don't, and I ask for it all the time. I ask, please, come, talk, be open. So this is a call to you, left, whatever you want to call yourself, progressives, Democrats, whatever you choose to box yourself into, reach out, talk to me. If you really, truly want to win me onto your side, bring me there. Show me the faults in my argument with fact, not emotions. Don't let your anger and rage and victimhood, that's the biggest thing I see, is everybody wants to be the victim. I'm the victim of my own ignorance. My own. But I chose 4 years ago to stop being a victim to my ignorance. So I started to learn. I push myself every day to discover something new factual to help me grow in my decision. So if you want to push someone to your side, reach out. Take time, really think about what you're saying and what you want to put across to them to help them understand better, and reach out to me. Let's have some real discussions. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.